The Forbidden Love of Alice and Clement. In the heart of the great Mbale kingdom, where traditions were sacred and customs unbreakable, lived Chief Obadel, a man of great wisdom and power. His daughter, Alice, was as beautiful as the morning sun, with a spirit as wild as the river that ran through their village. She was loved and admired, but also bound by the law that dictated she must marry only within the village. One fateful season, a stranger named Clement arrived in Mbale. He was a learned man from a distant land, carrying books filled with knowledge. He came to the village with a noble mission, to build a school for the children, so they could learn the ways of the world beyond their own. His kindness and wisdom quickly won the hearts of many, but none more than Alice. Their love grew in secret, hidden beneath the shade of the ancient baobab tree, where they whispered their dreams and shared stolen moments. But love, like fire, cannot be contained forever. Soon, the whispers of their forbidden love spread through the village, reaching the ears of Chief Obadel. The chief was furious. He called upon the village elders, who reminded Alice of the sacred law. "No daughter of Mbale shall marry an outsider," they warned. But Alice's heart had already chosen, and she refused to let go of her love. That night, Alice had a dream. She saw an old woman dressed in white, standing by the river. "True love is like a river. It carves its own path," the woman whispered. "But only the brave can ride its current." The next morning, Alice went to her father and pleaded with him. "Father, love knows no boundary. Clement has come to bring light to our village. Can love not also bring light?" But Chief Obadele was unmoved. "Tradition is the pillar of our people. Without it, we are lost." Determined to prove their love, Alice and Clement sought the counsel of the village oracle. The oracle told them, "If love is true, it will endure the greatest test. If the gods favor your union, they will send a sign." Days passed, and the village prepared for a great festival. On the night of the full moon, as the people gathered around the sacred fire, the sky suddenly darkened and a mighty storm came. The villagers trembled in fear, believing the gods were angry. But then, just as quickly as it had begun, the storm ceased, and a double rainbow appeared across the sky. The elders gasped. "This is a sign. The gods have spoken," they declared. Chief Obadele, seeing the awe in his people's eyes, finally relented. "Perhaps the world is changing," he admitted, "and perhaps love, like the river, must find its own way." With the blessing of the elders and the people, Alice and Clement were finally united. Their love not only bridged two lands, but also opened the hearts of the people, proving that sometimes the greatest traditions are the ones we create with love. And so, the village of Mbale grew, not only in knowledge but in love, embracing the beauty of unity beyond borders.